Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'll be doing my ultimate Korean beauty kit video, which is basically me telling you guys what are my must-have products for those who are interested in Korean beauty, or for those who haven't heard of Korean beauty before but want to get started. I feel like hopefully this video will be helpful for you. So without further ado, we're gonna get started. And the way I have lined this video is that I tried my best to find products that are not discontinued or hard to find. So I will put the links down below where you can get all these products. Primer, I only have one, and this is the Heimish Artless Glow Base. This is such an amazing moisturizing lightweight primer. It goes so smoothly on the skin, and I do have a backup with me because I always use this up so quickly. Like a little goes a long way. And the best part about this particular primer is that it also have SPF 50, and this one also gives you like a glowy undertone as well. So it gives you like a, if you want like a no makeup look, this is great. You put a little bit of this primer, a little bit of concealer, it gives you like a glowy finish when you are done with your makeup. I have 3 cushions that I would recommend to you guys. The cheapest one would be this Moonshot Micro Setting Fit cushion, and I got mine in the shade 201. This one have SPF 50, and I just love this one because it gives you a very high coverage but at the same time doesn't make your face look cakey, and it actually covers up a lot of the redness. Ignore my dog, she's just huffing at the back. But I just love this one, and I just love that it just feels very light on the skin and it doesn't feel like it's tightening your skin at all. And the best part about this is that it is very long lasting, so I would definitely recommend this one. The next one, both of them are actually quite pricey, but let's talk about the Hera one first. This is the Hera black cushion, and I got mine in the shade 25. This is my, I think I've refilled this probably like 4 times now. If you guys find this one pricey, you can always get the refill by itself, because the refill comes with the cushion case as well as the cushion puff. So not necessarily means you need the case unless you want this to look you know, like you want a whole kit, then I guess makes sense. But if you want to save cost, you can just get the refill as it is. Honestly, I just love this one so much. Just feels like my own skin on my face, but also give me like a medium to high coverage. It just looks so beautiful, so effortless, so weightless as well on the face. Like I always go back to this, and this one never cling onto my dry patches. Every time I feel like I need to make myself look beautiful where days where I just feel down, this would just make my day, because it just feels great on the skin, you know. Like I know the price is expensive, but honestly this is worth it. If you guys are unaware, I do have something called silicate allergy. So I am allergic to broccoli, which is a little bit weird, but I'm allergic to broccoli. And if I eat broccoli, anything that I eat on top of that has silicate in it, whether it's cinnamon or coffee and stuff, it reacts really badly on my skin. And so ever since then, there was about 3-4 weeks where my whole face flared up. It looks like I was like a raw tomato, like there was rashes everywhere. And there are days where I just need to wear makeup, but I couldn't wear makeup. I struggled really badly. However, this particular cushion saved my life, because it is supposed to be 98, I think 98% skincare, 2% makeup. And honestly, this is obviously a cushion. It gives you a good coverage, but it's actually skincare on your face. So every time my face flare up, sometimes it does flare up, I don't know when. Every time I flare up, or when my skin feels sensitive, I always go back to this particular TROIAREUKE cushion A+, and mine is in the shade C23. I can always depend on this without worrying whether the makeup will affect my face or not. So even though this is pricey, I feel like this is essential if you guys do have really sensitive skin, or if you guys have very allergic skin, I guess. I feel like this is a perfect cushion to have in your collection. I also have 3 foundations, and I'll just quickly show you guys this one, which is my Hera Black Foundation, which is very similar to my Hera Black Cushion. If you ask me which one I would choose, which one I have to just have one in my collection, I would definitely have this foundation just because it obviously have more inside rather than the cushion. But I love the cushion because it is compact. It is great to, you know, put in your handbag or during travel. This is just very easy to bring around. But I also love this foundation a lot, and mine's in the shade 25 and 1, so I'm not going to talk much about it, but I do need to get another refill just before it sells out as well. If you guys have watched my other videos, this is my latest addition, and this is from the brand VT Cosmetics, and this is their Cica Liquid Foundation Slim Fit. Just like the description, this feels very slim, I guess very weightless on the face, and the coverage is just perfect. It just suits my skin really well. My shade is number 23 if I haven't mentioned yet. I love the colors, however it only has 2 options, so yeah, I just love this. It gives like a medium coverage. It just looks really beautiful, feels very smooth and creamy as well in regards of the texture. Now the third foundation, I've had this for a while now, and this is the Too Cool for School Studio D10 Liquid Air in the shade number 4 Sand. This again feels very lightweight. You can see there's a pattern. I like lightweight and weightless foundation, but also enough coverage. This one gives about light to medium coverage, and honestly a little goes a long way with this. I would say this one is definitely lighter than the VT Cosmetics and probably less creamier than the Hera Black Cushion Black Foundation. But again, I love this one so much because again it is very smooth, and the shade as well is really perfect, and I do need to get another one. I do have one concealer I would like to recommend, and this is by the brand the Saem, and this is their Cover Perfection Ideal Concealer Duo. So you can see one of it is the bullet, which is non-creamy obviously, and then the other side would be the creamy side, which I will show here. For the creamy side, I like to use it for any spots area, and for this bullet, I don't know what you call this, but this bullet one, I like to use it for my under eye area, so I do play around with this a lot. And my shade for this one is in, I'm not sure, but apparently this one have SPF in it, and I just love how creamy this feels. Even this bullet here, usually when I do use concealer like this, it feels really hard when I do apply this, but this one feels really creamy. It is very easy to blend out as well, and I just love how it just looks very flush when I, you know, once I finish blending it, and doesn't feel too light on my skin as well, so would recommend this particular concealer. For the eyebrows, I have a couple of products, from one cheap one and one expensive one. The affordable one is this Aritaum Matte Finish Kabuki Brow Pencil, and mine is in the shade number 3. And honestly, I love this because obviously it is an angle tip, but this one feels so easy to apply onto the eyebrows. You don't need to worry about any mistakes. It just slides on really easily, and you don't need to be hard with it as well. Gives you a beautiful color, and it just feels very smooth looking once you're done applying it. Or even if you want to brush it out, it comes with this really cute brush at the end, which I think is really adorable. And the pricey one would be my Hera Brown Designer Auto Pencil. It just feels really luxurious, and honestly it feels really heavy when you actually hold it. But however, when you do apply this on the eyebrow, oh my god, like guys, like this is amazing. Like I'm running low with this already, but I just love the turnout of this on my eyes. It just blends so nicely onto the eyebrows. So this one, my shade is number 33, and this one also have a wand at the back. We're gonna jump straight into the eyes now. I don't have any eyeshadow primer because I tend to use Western one. So we're gonna go straight into eyeshadow palette instead. And I do have 3 in my collection, which I think that you guys should try if you guys haven't tried any eyeshadow palette. And if you guys are curious, I am doing a few videos where I show you guys my eyeshadow collection by categorizing them into different colors. So I'll put all the links down below for you guys to check out, because in those videos you will see like swatches and more comparison of which one I like and which one I don't like. So if you guys are wondering, the cheapest one would be this Blackrouge Crystal Heart Lock Shadows. It does come in different colors, but mine is in the shade I'm not sure. Oh, CHO2, and this one is a beautiful rose gold pinkish color. I love this one because even though it only has 4 shades, you can blend all this nicely. It can have like, you know, obviously has a matte shades here. One can be like the crease shade, one can be the outer part, one can be a shimmering on the inner corner of the eyes. I just love the combo of this. It just gives you a really nice rose gold pink, potentially smoky eye look as well. Next one up would be the Clio Rusted Rose Eye Palette. They do have a variety color, but this would have to be my favorite. You can see there's a pattern of me liking pink, but the reason why I like this one is that you can go for a neutral eye look or like a nighttime look or like a smoky eye look with just this. This is a perfect dupe for the Huda Beauty Nude Palette. Those are really expensive, but honestly, if you have this, you don't need to worry about the Huda Beauty one. There's so many colors you can play with, and the shimmer shades in here are gorgeous to play with as well. Last but not least is my Etude House Play Color Eyes Caffeine Holic. I don't know how many times I can tell you guys how much I love this. I just love all of the colors in here. You get all this like brown shades, rose gold, mauve shades, orange undertone, beige shade, and also more brown shade. You can play so many eye look with this particular eyeshadow palette. If you guys have to pick one of these 3 from what I've suggested, I would recommend getting the Caffeine Holic first and play around with this, because there's so many things you can do with this particular eyeshadow palette. Not only that, it's also really lightweight. This is great for travel, like you don't need to worry about bringing a variety of eyeshadow palette. This one you can pull off so many looks with it. I honestly love this. This feels so buttery, so creamy, so pigmented, and the shimmers, oh my god, like if you use your finger, it just goes on so nicely on the eyes. It just gives you a beautiful shimmery reflection on the eye as well. So this is definitely a must-have, would be the first one, and definitely get the other 2 if you guys are interested as well. I do have a couple of eyeliner that I would recommend. When it comes to eyeliner, I like to use gel liner to tightline my eyes. For the eyeliner on the top, I use liquid eyeliner, and I always stick to the Japanese one, so I don't have any eyeliner to recommend to you guys. But for the tight line, or if you guys like to use gel eyeliner or pencil eyeliner to line your eyes, I would definitely recommend this too. The first one is this BBIA Last Auto Gel Eyeliner. Honestly, this one feels really nice, even though it is a little bit slim, but oh my god, this glide on so easily, and this gives you the blackest of the black, guys. Like this just melts. It feels like it's melting in your eyes, but also giving you a really nice finish. Feels weird, but yeah, sounds like that. Another one is this Clio Gelpresso Waterproof Pencil Gel Liner. Again, it's very similar to the BBIA, and this one I've actually already finished it, and I need to get more. And this one is black, but it does have a little bit of sparkle, like shimmer to it, but it's actually not obvious when I tightline because I can't see the shimmer at all. This one, I feel like this is a dupe of my Marc Jacob Gel Eyeliner in Black Noir, I think. This is so great. Like you can see, for me using this, I think I only have this for like 2 months. I've already used this up. I need to stock up more of this. I just love this one a lot. And this one also have like this little sponge tip at the back. I guess you can use it to like smudge it out if you do want to create like a smoky eye look with this. But yeah, and this one was actually affordable when I bought this as well. For the mascara, I do have one particular that I really like, and I really recommend you guys this. I tend to use a lot of fake eyelashes, and I don't leave my eyelashes by itself. I always need to wear fake eyelashes every time I wear makeup, but if there's one particular Korean mascara that I can't live without, it would definitely be this VT Cosmetics collaboration with BTS, and this is their Triple Power Mascara. The reason why I like this one, I'm not sure if it's waterproof, but it feels like waterproof to me. I just love the fiber in it. It does have fiber in it, and it does extend your lashes quite long and also volumize your eyelashes as well. And this one looks so great for the lower lash line too. So even though I don't wear it by itself, I just love how it looks like every time I apply this on my upper lashes before I put my fake eyelashes. But I also love how it looks like on the bottom of my lash line. It just makes my whole eyelashes look more volumized, more lengthening as well. So if you guys are looking for something that is more lengthening and you don't wear fake eyelashes and you, yeah, I would definitely recommend this one. Hopefully this is not limited edition, and when I looked it up, it is still available. So I definitely do need to stock up on this before they remove this, because I feel like this is limited edition, but we shall see. For the bronzer, it was really hard for me to pick one because I picked about 2 or 3 that I really like, but they are all discontinued. But I do like this one, and this is the Etude House Gradation Contour Wheel. It does have 3 shades in it. I chose the color number 2 Deep Contouring. As you can see, even though there's 3 colors, I like to swirl them around, apply this on my face. I just love how it just blends really nicely and gives me a really nice tan, warm brown shade when I do mix them around. It doesn't feel too dark, and this one is very easy to build up if you want like a darker bronzer like how I have it. But yeah, if you want like a little bit lighter, you can always just swirl the top too and ignore the bottom. You can, there's a few colors you can play around with this, or if you guys are into like nose contour, you can always just use one particular shade and then just apply this on your nose. I just feel like this is very versatile, and this one was actually really affordable as well. I have 2 blushes to recommend. Let me show you the cheap one first, and this one is from the brand Skin, and this is Mystery Peach. I mean, come on, look at the packaging. It is so cute. I think it's limited edition but still available, and this one is in the shade number 1. It is a beautiful pinkish peach shade, and it just looks very natural and sweet looking on the face. And again, this is buildable. Like at first when you apply it, it looks very natural, very light, but you can always add up to it. I like natural blush. I don't like to use too heavy one, but if I do use a heavy one, I also love this one, and this is the Clio Blusher Pro Blusher palette. I'm trying to open up for you guys. When this first came out, it was sold out so quick, but now they have it in stock again. And if I'm not wrong, there are 2 different versions now. The one that I chose is much more darker, but by all means you can always go for the lighter one. Mine is in the shade Nude Pets, and look at that. Look at the blushes color variety. There's so many colors to play with. I just love it, as not often I see a palette like this in Korean beauty. So I was really glad to pick this up because I can play with so many of this color. My favorite color would be this orangey peachy shade here because it looks so beautiful on my face. The darkest one is this one, which I don't often use, but yeah, it's very hard to pull off with this one. And this one I use it more like a highlighter. So yeah, I really love this particular blusher. The only downside to this is that it doesn't come with a mirror, which is unfortunate. Hopefully, if they do repackage this, maybe it's a good idea to put a mirror on it. We are on to the last one, and these are highlighters. Now these 3, I think they're limited edition, but they are available currently still. So this is the It's Skin Mystic Peach highlighter in the shade number 1. I love the gold undertone to it. It is so beautiful, and when I apply this, you can see that gold highlight to it, but it doesn't feel like it's too overwhelming on the face. It looks really nice. It just, yeah, and it's so creamy as well when you put it on. And again, because this is light, it is buildable. So depending on what you like, if you want like a natural one, you can just apply a little bit, but if you want darker, you can always go back and pack more on. Another gold one is this Clio Prism Air, which is a little bit more pricey, and this one is in the shade number 2 Fairy Pink. Sorry, it's not gold, this is a pink undertone shade, and this one is a mixture of a white and pink shimmer highlighter, and this one looks very iridescent on the face. It looks a little bit like holographic as well. It's just, I love this particular shade so much. It feels so nice on the face, and one swipe shows the color. Like, that's how pigmented it is. Another one is this Holika Holika Love Highlighter, and oh my god, this one is a white one, and this is number 1 Diamond Chaser. When I first got this, I was really hesitant to put this on because I was like, okay, it's gonna be really white on my face. But actually putting it on, I couldn't help myself but just keep putting on more because I was like, man, this white is so beautiful. Like, it blends really nicely onto my yellow skin. I just love it so much. So if you guys are interested in like white highlighter, I would definitely recommend this one because I feel like this is so unique, and it comes with a big ass mirror as well. Honestly, all three highlighters come with a mirror, which I honestly am grateful for it. So these are all my recommendations for my ultimate K-beauty kit, and I hope you guys find this helpful. Let me know down below what are your must-have for Korean beauty, and I will potentially check them out if I haven't checked them out yet. But yeah, any questions in regards of any of these products or just any questions, put them down below and I'm more than happy to answer for you guys. And I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye guys!